gentle. What happens to a true gentle? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester and soar and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat? Or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy pillow. Or does it explode?
Come on now, boy. It's after 7:30. I say hurry up, Travis. You're not the only person in the world got to use the bathroom. What, Charlie? It's after 7:30. Let me see you do some waking up in there now. You better get up from there, man. It's after 7:30, I tell you. Alright, you just go ahead and lay there, and the next thing you know, Travis will be finished and Mr. Johnson will be there. And you'll be fussing and cussing like a madman. And be late too. What, Charlie? It's time for you to get up.
Is he out yet?
What do you mean out? He ain't hardly got in there yet.
Well, why is he yelling if I can't even get in there yet? Is he coming today?
They said Saturday and this is just Friday. And I hope to God that you ain't going to get up there first thing this morning and start talking me about money. Cause I don't want to hear it.
Something the matter with you this morning?
No, I'm just sleepy as the devil. What kind of eggs you want?
Not scrambled. Paper come? Set off another bomb yesterday.
Did they?
What's the matter with you?
Ain't nothing the matter with me. And stop asking me that this morning.
And nobody bothering you. See, Colonel McCormick is sick.
Is he now? Poor thing.
Homie, now what's a boy doing in that bathroom all this time? He should have to start studying up earlier in the morning. I can't be late to an appointment of him.
Oh, no. He ain't going to get up no earlier, no such thing. It ain't his fault that he can't get to his bed no earlier nights. Cause he got a bunch of crazy good for nothing clowns and sitting up running in their mouths. And what is supposed to be his bedroom after 10 o'clock at night?
That's what you're mad about, ain't it? The things I want to talk to with my friends just couldn't be important to you, could they?
Why you always got to smoke before you eat in the morning?
Just look down there, running and racing to work. You look young this morning, baby.
Yeah?
Just for a second it was. Stirring the mix. You look clear young again.
Man, if you don't shut up and leave me alone.
A first thing a man ought to learn in life is not to make love to no colored women in the morning. You see some evil people at 8 o'clock. Daddy, come on!
Sit down and have your breakfast, Travis.
Mama, this is Friday. Check coming tomorrow, huh?
Get your mind off money and eat your breakfast, Travis.
This is the money we're supposed to bring the 50 cents to school.
Well, I ain't got no 50 cents this morning.
Teacher said we have to.
I don't care what teachers say. Eat your breakfast, Travis.
I'm eating.
Hush up now and just eat.
You think grandmama would have it?
No, and I want you to ask grandmother for no money. You hear me?
Golly, I don't ask her. She just give it sometimes.
Travis, Williard younger, I got too much on me this morning to be.
Maybe daddy.
Travis,
Could I please go carry some groceries in front of the supermarket for a little while after the school day?
hush I said. If you throw eating, you can get over there and make your bed.
I'm gone.
Come here. If you don't take this comb and fix it to your head, you are about to march out of here. Your head is just looking like chickens left in it. I don't know where you get your stubborn ways. Get your jacket. Looks chilly out this morning.
I'm gone.
Get a cab fare and milk money. Not a single penny for no cabs. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Mama makes me so mad sometimes. I don't know what to do. I wouldn't kiss that woman goodbye for nothing in this world this morning. Not for nothing in this world. Now whose old angry man are you?
Golly, mama.
Gale Mama. Get out of here. Are you going to be late?
Could I please go carry some groceries?
Honey, it's starting to get so cold evenings.
What does he wants to do?
Go carry groceries after the school in the supermarket.
Well, let him go.
I have to. She won't give me the 50 cents.
Why not?
Cause we don't have it.
Why are you telling the things like that? Here, son.
Thanks, daddy.
In fact, here is another 50 cents. Buy yourself fruit today or take a taxi back to school or something. Whoopee! You get to school, man?
Okay.
It's time.
Goodbye.
That's my boy. You know what I was thinking in the bathroom this morning?
No.
How come you always try to be so pleasant?
What is there to be pleasant about?
You want to know what I was thinking in the bathroom or not?
I know what you are thinking about.
Both me and Willie Harris was talking last night.
Willie Harris is good for nothing, loudmouth.
Anybody who talks to me is good for nothing, loudmouth. Ain't it? And what do you know who is good for nothing, loudmouth? Charlie Atkins was good for nothing, loudmouth. Wasn't he? When he wants me to go in the dry cleaning business. And now he's grossing $100,000 a year. Yeah, $100,000 in 1 year. You still call him a loudmouth.
Oh, Walter Lee.
You tired, ain't you? Tired of everything. Me, the boy, the way we live. This beat up house, everything. Could you? So tired of moaning and groaning all the time. You couldn't help you. And you couldn't stand on my side for a long. Could you?
Walter, please leave me alone.
A man needs a woman to back him up.
Walter!
See, Mama would listen to you. She listens to you more, she do me and Willie. She likes you more. She thinks of you more. All you have to do is just sit with her and have a coffee and tell her things like what you do. And sip some more coffee and say you're interested in the deal Walter is thinking of. About the store and all. You know, she'll be listening to you more and she'll be asking questions. When I come home, I can give her the details. This ain't night proportion, baby. I mean, we figured it out. Me, Willie, and Bobo.
Bobo?
Yeah, you see the liquor store we got in a wine cost 75,000. And we thought of 30,000. That is the initial investment of each 10,000. And we got to pay some 100 souls off. So that we don't be waiting for the license gets approved by the clock.
You mean graft?
Don't call it that. See, just goes what women understand about the world. But baby, don't nothing happen if you pay somebody off.
Walter, please leave me alone. Eat your eggs. They're gonna
That's it! There you are. Man say to his women, I got me a dream. His women say, eat your eggs. Man say, I tried to control the world of the baby. And his women say, you eat your eggs and go to work. Man say, I got to change my life and talk it to death, baby. As women say, your eggs is getting cold.
Walter, they ain't none of her money.
I'm looking in the mirror. I'm 35 years old. I've been married 11 years and I got a boy who sleeps in the living room. And all I could give him is stories about how rich white people live.
Eat your eggs, Walter.
Damn my ex! Damn all the ex that ever was!
Then go to work.
See, I'm trying to talk to you about myself, but all you can say is eat your eggs and go to work.
Honey, you never say nothing new. I listen to you every day, every morning and every night. You never say nothing new. So, you would be rather Mr. Arnold than be his chauffeur. So, I would rather live in Buckingham Palace.
That is just wrong with the colored women. They don't understand how to make their men up. They can feel something, they can do something.
They are colored men who do things.
No thanks to the colored women.
Well, being a colored woman, I guess I can't help myself none.
We, a group of men tied with a race, with a women with small minds.
I'm going to start timing those people.
You should get up earlier.
Really? Would you suggest dawn?
You ugly looking chick with his arm.
Good morning, everybody.
How was school coming?
Lovely, lovely. And you know, biology is the greatest. And I dissected something that looked just like you yesterday.
I just wonder if you have made up your mind on everything.
And what did I say yesterday morning? The day before that. The day before that and the day before
Don't be so
that.
nasty, Benny.
I'm interested in it. Something wrong with that. Ain't many girls who desire to be a doctor. Have you figured it out? Exactly how much medical school is going to cost?
Walter, why don't you leave that girl alone to get her to work?
Come on out of there, please.
You know, check is coming tomorrow.
That money belongs to Mama, Walter, and it's for her to decide how she wants to use it. I don't care if she wants to buy a house or rocket ship or just nail it up somewhere and look at it. It's hers, not ours, it's hers.
Now, ain't that fine? You got your mother's interest at your heart, ain't you, girl? You're such a nice girl. But if Mama got the money, she can take a few thousand and help you through school too, can't she?
I never asked anyone around here to do anything for me, brother.
No. The line between asking and just accepting when the time comes is big and wide, ain't it?
What do you want from me, brother? Quit school or just drop dead? Which?
I don't want nothing but you to stop acting holy around there. Me and Ruth, and it's a sacrifices for you. Why can't you do something to this family?
Walter, don't be dragging me in it.
You are in it. Don't you get up early in the morning and work in somebody's kitchen for the last 3 years to help put clothes on her back?
Oh, Walter, that's not fair.
That ain't nobody expects you to get on your knees and say, thank you, brother, thank you, Ruth, thank you, Mama, thank you, Charles, for wearing the same pair of shoes for the 2 semesters.
Well, I do. Alright? Thank you, everybody. And forgive me for ever wanting to be anything at all. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me.
Please stop it. Your mama will hear you.
Who the hell told you you had to be a doctor? If you are so crazy about messing with the sick people, just go to be a nurse like other women or just get married and be quiet.
Well, you finally got it said. It took you 3 years, but you finally got it said. Walter, give up. That money belongs to Mama.
He was my father too.
So what? He was mine too. Travis' grandfather. But that insurance money belongs to Mama. Picking on me is not going to make her give it to you to invest in any liquor stores. And I for once say, God bless Mama for that.
See, did you hear? Did you hear?
Walter, please go to work.
Nobody in this house is ever going to understand me.
Because you're a nut.
Who's a nut?
You are a nut. This mad boy.
The world's most backward race of the people, that's a fact.
Then they're all those prophets who lead us out of the wilderness into the swamps.
Benny, why you always got up and picking on your brother? Can't you be a little sweeter sometimes?
I need some money for classes.
$50? Here, take a taxi.
don't dare slamming doors at this hour.
That was Walter. He and Benny was at it again.
My children and their tempers. Lord, if this little old plant don't get sunshine or nothing, it ain't never going to see the spring again. What's the matter with you, Ruth? You look frightened. You aiming to iron all them things? Leave some for me. I'll get to them this afternoon. Lord have mercy. Look at the poor beggar. Bless his heart. He tries, don't he?
No, he don't have try at all. Cause he knows that you're going to come along him and fix everything. You done spoil that boy so.
Well, he's a little boy. Ain't supposed to know about housekeeping. My baby, that's what he is. What you fix for his breakfast this morning?
I feed my son Lena.
I ain't meddling. I just noticed all last week he had cold syrup. And when it starts getting chilly in the fall, a child ought to have some hot grits. And when he goes out in the cold,
I gave him hot oats. Is that all right?
I ain't meddling. He likes a lot of butter. Put a lot of nice butter on it.
Lena.
What was you and your brother fussing about this morning?
It's not important, Mama.
What was they fighting about?
Now you know as well as I do.
Brother still himself worrying about that money?
You know, he is.
You had breakfast?
Lena.
Now don't you start, child. It's too early in the morning to talk about money. It ain't Christian.
It is just he got his heart set on the store.
You mean that liquor store that Billy Harris want him to invest in?
Yes.
We ain't no business people, honey. We just plain working folks.
Ain't nobody is the business people till they go into business. Like what did he say? Colored people ain't never going to start getting ahead till they start gambling on different kinds of things in this world, investment and things.
What done got it, dear girl? Walter Lee done finally sold you on investing?
No, Mama. Something is happening between me and Walter Lee. I don't know what it is, but he needs something I can't give him anymore. He needs this chance, Lena.
But liquor, honey.
Well, like what did he say? I expect people who always drinking themselves some liquor.
Well, whether they drinks it or not ain't none of my business. But when I go into that business, selling into them is, I don't need that pleasure on my life. What is the matter with you, Ruth? You look like you could fall over right there.
I am tired.
Then you better stay work from home today.
I can't stay home. She'll be calling up the agency and screaming at them. My girl didn't come in today. Send me somebody. My girl didn't come in today. She'll just have a fit.
Well, let her have it. Child, we got a great big old check coming tomorrow.
No, that's your money. It ain't got to do nothing with me. We all felt like that. Me, Walter, Benny, and even Travis.
$10,000.
Sure, it's wonderful.
$10,000.
You know what you should do, Miss Lena? You should take yourself a trip somewhere. To Europe, to South America, or some place.
Oh, child.
Well, what are you going to do with it then?
I ain't rightly decided. Some of it got to be put away for Benita's schooling, and ain't nothing going to touch that part of it. Nothing. Been thinking that we maybe could meet on a little too old story somewhere, with a yard where Travis could play in the summertime, and if we use the part of insurance money for down payment and everybody kind of pitch in, and I could maybe take on a little day work again, few days a week.
Well, Lord knows we have put enough rent into this rat trap to buy 4 houses by now.
Rat trap? Yes, that's all it is. I just remembered the day me and Big Walter just moved in here.
Yes, he was a fine man, Mr. Younger.
Yes, a fine man. Just couldn't never catch up with his dreams. That's all.
What could be so dirty on a woman's rug that she has to clean them every single day?
I wish certain young women round here would take inspiration.
How much cleaning can a house need? For Christ's sake.
Benny,
Just listen to her. Just listen.
Oh Lord.
if you use Lord's name one more time,
Oh Mama.
Fresh? Just fresh as salt, this girl?
I'm 20 years old.
what time you be home from school today?
Kinda late. Madeline is going to start my guitar lessons today.
What kind of lessons?
Guitar.
Oh, father.
How come then taken it in your mind to learn to play the guitar?
I just want to, that's all.
Child, don't you know what to do with yourself? Why you have to flit from one thing to another thing all the time, baby? How long it going to be before you join the play acting group you joined last year? And what was it the year before that?
A horseback riding club for which she bought $55 riding habit, which is hanging in the closet ever since.
Why you got to flit from one thing to another, baby?
I just want to learn to play the guitar. Is there anything wrong with that?
Ain't nobody trying to stop you. You never done anything with all the camera equipment you brought home.
I don't flit. I experiment with different form of expressions.
Like riding a horse?
People have to express themselves with one way or another.
What is it you want to express?
Me? Don't worry, I don't expect you to understand.
Who are you going out with tomorrow night?
George Murchison again.
Oh, you're getting a little sweet on him.
You ask me. This child ain't sweet on nobody, but herself. Express herself.
Oh, I like George. Alright, Mama. I like him enough to go out with him and stuff, but
What does and stuff mean?
mind your own business, Ruth.
Stop picking at her now, Ruth. What does that mean?
I mean, I couldn't ever really be serious about George. He's so shallow.
Shallow? What do you mean? He is shallow. He is rich.
Hush, Ruth.
I know he is rich. He knows he is rich too.
Well, what other qualities did the man got to satisfy you, little girl?
You wouldn't even begin to understand, Ruth. Anybody who married Walter could not possibly understand.
What kind of way is that to talk about your brother?
Brother is a flip, let's face it.
What's a flip?
She's saying he's crazy.
Not crazy. Brother isn't really crazy yet. He is an elaborate neurotic.
Hush your mouth.
As for George, I think he looks good. He got a beautiful car and he takes me to nice places. And as my sister-in-law says, he is probably the richest man I will ever get to know. And I even like him sometimes. But if the youngers are sitting and waiting around to see if their little Benny is going to tie up the family with the Murchisons, they are wasting their time.
You mean you wouldn't marry George Murchison if he asked you someday? That's pretty rich thing. Honey, I knew you was odd.
No, I would not marry him if what I felt for him was what I feel now. Besides, I have met Mrs. Murchison. She's a saint.
You must not dislike people because they're well off, honey.
Why not? It makes much sense as disliking people because they are poor. Lots of people do that.
Well, she will sure get over some of this.
Get over it? What are you talking about, Ruth? I'm going to be a doctor. And I could never really be bothered about who I'm going to marry. If I ever get married.
If? Now, Penny.
Oh, I probably will. But I'm going to be a doctor. And as for George, I think it's still pretty funny. I couldn't be bothered about that. I'm going to be a doctor and everybody around here better understand that.
Of course you're going to be a doctor, honey. God willing.
God has nothing to do with it.
Benita, that just wasn't necessary.
Well, neither is God. What has he got to do with anything?
Benita,
I mean it. I get sick of hearing about him all the day. Does he pay tuition?
you're about to get your fresh little jaw slapped.
That is just what she needs, alright?
Why? Why can't I say anything what I want around here like everybody else?
It don't sound nice for a young girl to say things like that. You wasn't brought up that way. Me and your daddy went to trouble to get you and your brother to church every Sunday.
Mama, you don't understand. It's all a matter of ideas. And God is just one idea that I don't accept. It's not important. It's not like I'm going out to be immoral or commit crimes just because I don't believe in God. I don't even think about it. It's just that I get tired of hearing about him. Getting credit for all the things that human race achieved through its own stubborn efforts. There is no blasted God and there is only man and it is he He who made miracles.
Now you say after me. In my mother's house, there is still God. In my mother's house, there is still God.
In my mother's house, there is still God.
There are some ideas that I am never going to have this in this house. Not as long as I am at the head of this family.
Yes, ma'am.
Benny, you think you were women? But you're still a little girl. What you did was so childish. So you got treated like a child.
I see. I also see that everybody thinks it's alright for Mama to be a tyrant. But all the tyranny in the world will never put a God in the heavens.
She said she was sorry.
They frightens me though, my children.
You got a good children, Nena. They are little off sometimes, but they are good.
No, there is something that comes down between me and my children. That don't let us understand each other. And I don't know what it is. One done almost lost his mind talking about money. And other done talk about things that I don't understand in no form or fashion. What is it changing, Ruth?
Now you takes it all too seriously. You got a good will, children, that takes it a strong woman like you to hold them in your hands.
They're spirited all right. My children. God to admit, they got spirit. Walter and Benny. Like this little old plant, don't get sunshine or nothing. Look at it.
You sure love the little old thing, don't you?
Well, I always wanted me a garden, like I used to see at the back of the houses. This plant is close, as I ever got having one. Lord, ain't it dreary today? Ruth, why don't you sing that song that you always sing? That song lifts me up. Ruth? 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 Ruth, honey? Ruth? What's the matter with you, Ruth? Ruth?
Where did Mama go this morning?
She had to go on a little errand
Where?
to tend to her business.
Hello? Yes, he is. It's Billy Harris again.
Hello? Lily? Did you get the papers from the lawyers? No, not yet. I told you the mailman didn't turn here till 10:30. No. I'll be there. Yeah, right away.
Brother, where did Ruth go?
How should I know?
Oh, come on, Grandmama. Can I go outside?
Well, I guess you stay right in front of the house and keep a good lookout for postman.
Hello? When did you get back? And how was it? Oh, of course, I missed you in my way. You have? Well, that's different. This morning? No, house cleaning and all that. And Mama would hate it if I let people come over when the house is like this. Oh, well. Okay, see you right then. Yeah, bye.
Who are you inviting over here with the house looking like this?
Asagai doesn't care about how house looks, Mama. He is an intellectual.
Who?
Asagai Joseph. He's an African boy I met on campus. He is studying in Canada also, Mama.
What's his name?
Asagai Joseph. He is from Nigeria.
Oh, that little country that was founded by slaves way back?
No, Mama, that's Liberia.
I don't think I never met no African before.
Well, do me a favor and don't ask him a bunch of crazy questions about Africans, like do they wear clothes or something like that.
Well, if you were so ignorant about that, maybe you shouldn't bring your friends here.
It's just people ask crazy questions about Africans. Anyone who comes to know about Africa is about Tarzans and something like that.
Why should I know anything about Africa?
Why did you give money to church for the missionary work?
Well, that's to help save people.
You mean save them from heathenism?
Yes.
I'm afraid they need more salvation from the British and the French.
Well, I guess from all the happy faces, everybody knows.
You pregnant?
Lord have mercy. I sure hope it's a little old girl. Travis ought to have a sister.
How far along are you, Ruth?
2 months.
Did you plan it?
What do you know about planning or not planning?
Oh, Mama.
Lena, she is 20 years old.
Did you plan it, Ruth?
Mind your own business.
Well, it's my business. Where is it going to live? On the roof? I didn't mean it like that, Ruth. I mean, it's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes, really.
Doctor said everything going to be alright?
Yes, she says everything is going to be fine.
She? What doctor you went? Ruth honey, what's the matter with you? You sick?
What's the matter with her, Mama?
She be alright. Women get right depressed when they get her way. Ruth, now just relax. Lean back. That's right. Don't think nothing about all. Nothing at all.
I'm alright.
Oh my God, that must be Asagai.
Come on now, honey. You need to take a rest and have some nice hot food.
Hello, Dayu.
Hello, and excuse everything. My mama is very upset about my letting anyone when the house is looking like this.
You look disturbed too. Something wrong?
Well, we all got some acute ghetto issues. So sit down. Yeah. How was Canada?
Canadian?
Asagai, I'm very glad that you're back.
Are you really?
Yes, very.
Why? You are quite glad when I went away. What happened?
You went away.
Uh-huh.
Before, you were so serious before when there was time.
How much time must there be before one knows what one feels?
So what did you bring me?
Open it and see.
Asagai, you got them for me? How beautiful it is. And the records too.
I shall have to teach you how to drape it properly. You wear it well mutilated hair and all.
My hair? What's wrong with my hair?
Were you born with it like that?
Of course not.
How then?
As you know, crinkly as yours, that's how.
And it is ugly to you that way?
Oh no, of course not. It's hard to manage when it's well raw. That's.
And so to accommodate that, you mutilate it every week?
It's not mutilation.
Oh please, I'm only teasing you because you're so very serious about these things. Do you remember the
first time you met me at school?
Yes.
Well, it is true that this is not so much a profile of a Hollywood queen, perhaps a queen of the night. What does it matter? Assimilationism is so popular in your country.
I'm not an assimilationist.
Such a serious one. So you like the ropes? You must take excellent care of them. They are from my sister's personal wardrobe.
You sent all the way home for me?
For you, I would do much more. Well, that is what I came for. Well, I must go.
Will you call me on Monday?
Yes, we have a great deal to talk about time, identity, and all that.
Time?
Yes, about how much time one needs to know about what one feels.
As a guy, you never understood there is more than one kind of a feeling between a man and a woman. At least there should be.
No, between a man and a woman, there may be only one kind of feeling. I have that for you now, even right this moment.
I know, but by itself it won't do. I can't find that anywhere.
For a woman, it should be enough.
I know, because that's what it says in all the novels that men write. Go ahead and laugh, but I don't want to be anyone's little episode in America or any one of them.
It is just that every American girl that I have known has said that to me. White, black, in this you're all the same, and the same speech too.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
It is how you can be sure that the world's most liberated women are not liberated at all. You all talk about it too much.
Oh, Mama, this is Mr. Asagai.
How do you do?
How do you do, Mrs. Younger? Please forgive me for coming at an outrageous hour on a Saturday.
Well, you're quite welcome. I just hope you understand. Our house always don't look like this. You must come see us again. And I would love to hear all about your country. And it's so sad the way American Negroes don't know anything about Africa except Tarzan and all that. And they pour money into the churches, driving out French and Englishmen, then taken away your lands.
Yes, yes.
How many miles is it from here to where you come from?
Many thousands.
I bet you don't have to look after yourself, being away from your mama either. I expect you come around here to get nice home cooked meals.
Thank you very much. Well, I must go. I will call you on Monday, Alayo.
What's that he call you?
Oh, Alayo, I hope you don't mind. It is what you would call a nickname. I think it is a Yoruba word. I am a Yoruba.
I thought he was from...
Nigeria is my country and Yoruba is my tribal origin.
Well, you didn't tell us what alayo means. As far as I know, maybe you're calling me little idiot or something.
Well, let me see. I do not know how to explain. The sense, it can be so different when it changes languages.
You're evading.
No, really it is difficult. It means one for whom bread, food is not enough. Is that all right?
Thank you.
Well, that's nice. You must come see us again, Mr.
Hasagai.
Yes, do come again.
Goodbye.
Lord, that just a pretty thing went out there.
Oh, Mama.
Where are you going?
To become the queen of night.
Where did Benny go?
I think to Egypt.
Get us in, sex boy.
You mean he didn't really come?
Oh, Miss Lena.
I don't know why we are so excited around here for. We know it was coming for months.
That's a whole lot different from having it come and being able to hold it in your hands. A piece of paper worth $10,000. Travis,
Open it, Grandmama.
come on, open it. Lord have mercy. I wish Waterloo was here.
Open it.
Now all you be quiet. It's just a check.
Come on, open it.
Now don't act silly. We ain't never been no people to act silly about money.
We ain't never had it none before. Come on, open it.
Travis, is that the right number of zeros?
Yes, ma'am. $10,000. Golly, grandmama, you're rich.
$10,000 they give you. Put it away somewhere, Ruth. $10,000.
What's the matter with her? Don't you want to be rich?
You go on out and play now, boy. You have gone and got yourself upset.
I expect, if it not for yourself, I just put that money away or give it to church or something.
Now what kind of talk is that? Mr. Younger would just be a plain man if he could hear you talking foolish like that.
Yes, we sure would do that. We got enough to do with that money, alright? Where did you go today, girl?
To the doctor.
Ruth, you know better than that. Old Dr. Jones is strange enough in his way, but there ain't nothing that made somebody slip and call him she, like you done this morning.
Well, that's what happened. My tongue slipped.
You went to see that woman, don't you?
What woman you talking about?
That woman who...
Did it come?
Can't you give people a Christian greeting before you ask about money?
Did it come? $10,000. Mama, look. Old Willie has put everything on the paper.
Son, I think you ought to talk to your wife. I'll go on out and I leave you alone.
Mama, I can talk to her later. Look.
Son,
Will somebody please listen to me today?
I don't allow no yelling in this house, Walter Lee, and you know it. There ain't been no investing in no liquor store.
But Mama, you ain't even looked at it.
I don't aim to have to speak on that again.
You ain't even looked at it. You don't aim to speak on that again. You ain't even looked at it. You have decided. Well, tell it to my boy when you put him asleep on the living couch room. And tell it to my wife when she goes out tomorrow to look after somebody else's kids. And tell it to me whenever we need new pair of curtains. I watch you going and work in somebody's kitchen. Tell it to me then.
Where are you going?
I'm going out.
Where?
Just out of this house somewhere.
I'll come too.
I don't want you to come.
I got something to talk to you about, Walter.
That's bad too.
Walter Lee, sit down.
I'm a grown man, Mama.
Ain't nobody said you wasn't grown, but you're still in my house and in my presence. And as long as you are, talk to your wife civil. Now sit down.
Oh, let him go out and drink himself to death. He makes me sick to my stomach.
And you turned mine too, baby. That was my biggest mistake.
What's the matter with you, Walter Lee?
Matter with me? Ain't nothing matter with me.
Yes, there is something eating you up like a crazy man.
Mama, I don't need no nagging at me today.
Ruth, a good patient girl in her way, Walter Lee. Don't make the mistake of that girl driving away from you.
Why? What she do for me?
She loves you.
Mama, I want to go out and be for myself for a while.
I'm sorry about your liquor store, son.
I got to go out, Mama.
It's dangerous.
What's dangerous?
When a man goes outside, look for peace.
Then why there is no peace in this house?
You done found it in other house?
No, ain't no women. But women always think that if a man become restless, there will be other women. Do you know what this money means to me? Do you know what this money can do for us? Mama, I want so many things.
Yes, son.
Mama, I want so many things. They are driving me kind of crazy. Mama, look at me.
I'm looking at you. You're a good looking boy. You got a job, a nice wife, a fine boy.
A job. Mama, a job. I open and close car doors all day long. I drive a man around in his limousine and say, yes sir, no sir, very good sir. Shall I take the drive, sir? Mama, this ain't no kind of job. This ain't nothing at all.
Walter.
Mama, I don't know if I can make you understand.
Understand what, baby?
Mama, sometimes I see my future stretched out in front of me, just plain as a day. The future, Mama. A big, blank, looming space full of nothing. Mama, sometimes I see white boys at my age making millions of dollars.
Son, how come you talk so much about money?
Because it is life, Mama.
Oh, it's life? Once upon a time, freedom used to be life. Now, it's money? I guess the world really do change.
No, it was always money. We just didn't know about it.
Son, do you know your wife is expecting another baby? That's what she wanted to talk to you about. This ain't for me to be telling, but you ought to know. I think Ruth is thinking to getting rid of that child.
No, no, Mama. Ruth won't do that.
When the world gets ugly enough, a woman can do anything for her family. That part is already living.
Mama, do you think Ruth will do that?
Yes. I would too, Walter. I gave her $5 down payment.
Well, son, I'm waiting to hear you say something. I'm waiting to hear how you be your father's son. Be the man he was. Your wife say she going to destroy your child. I'm waiting to hear you talk like him and say, we the people who give children a life, not who destroys them. I'm waiting you to stand up and say, we didn't give one baby to poverty, but we ain't going to give another one. I'm waiting to hear you, son.
Ruth,
If you're a son of mine, tell her. You are a disgrace to your father's memory. Somebody get me my bag.
What have you got on tonight?
You are looking at what a well-dressed Nigerian woman wears. Isn't it beautiful? Enough of this assimilationist junk. Okomagase!
What kind of dance is that?
A folk dance.
What kind of folks do that, honey?
It's a dance of welcome. It's from Nigeria.
Who are you welcoming?
The men back to the village?
Where they been?
Who knows, maybe hunting or something. Anyway, they are coming back now.
Well, that's good.
yeah, and Ethiopia staged fourth dance again.
Yes, and Africa is sure claiming her own tonight.
Shut up! I'm digging. Then drums move. Then drums move me. In my heart of heart, I'm much warrior.
In your hearts of hearts, you are much drunkard.
That's my man Kenyatta. Me and Jomo. Flaming spear or damn. Okamokose!
Okomagase! Flaming spear!
The line is begging. Obimobe!
Okomagase!
Black brothers.
Okomagase!
Do you hear water stretching against the shores of the coastlands?
Okomagase!
Do you hear the screeching of the cows behind the Yonjan hills, fighting for the mighty war?
Okomagase!
Do you hear the beatings of the wings of the flying birds low over the mountains and low over the plains?
Okomagase!
How do you hear the singing of the war songs of the women for the fathers of our babies? singing sweet war songs. Oh, do you hear?
We hear you. Okamaga say.
Telling us to prepare for the greatest of the time. Oh, do you hear, Black Brothers?
Black brother, hell. Benita, you got company? What's the matter with you? What's the younger? Get on off the couch and stop acting like a fool. He's had a little to drink. I don't know what her excuse is.
Look, honey, we are going to the theatre. We're not going to be in it. So go change, huh? What in the name of...
Girl, you done lost your natural mind? Look at your head.
What have you done to your head? I mean, your head.
Nothing except cut it off.
Now that's the truth. You expect this boy to go out with you, with your head all nappy like that?
Well, that's up to George. If he is ashamed of his heritage...
Oh, don't be so proud of yourself, Benny, just because you look eccentric.
How can something that's natural be eccentric?
That's what eccentric means, being natural. Get dressed.
I don't like that, George.
Why must you and your brother make an argument out of everything people say?
Because I hate assimilationist Negroes.
Will somebody tell me what is assimila?
Oh,
means?
it's just a college girl's way of calling people Uncle Toms. But it isn't what it means at all.
Well, what does it mean?
It means who is willing to give up his own heritage and submerge into the dominant, in this case, oppressive culture.
Oh, dear, 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 here we go. A lecture on the great African past, on a great West African heritage. In 1 second, we will hear all about the great Ashanti empires, the great Songhai civilizations, and then the great scripture in Benin, and then some poetry in Bantu. The whole monologue will end with the word heritage. Let's face it, baby. Your heritage is nothing but a bunch of raggedy spirituals and grass huts.
Grass huts? See there, you're standing in your splendid ignorance talking about people who are the fastest men on in the face of the earth. The Ashanti were performing surgical operations, but the English were still tattooing themselves with the blue dragons.
Have a seat, George. Warm ain't it? I mean for September. Just like they all say about Chicago weather. If it is too hot or cold for you, just wait a minute and it will change. Everybody says it got to do with the bombs and things they keep setting off. Would you like an ice cold beer?
No, thank you. I don't really care for anything. I hope she hurries up.
What time is the show?
It's an 8:30 curtain. It is Chicago though. New York standard curtain time is 8:40.
You get to New York a lot?
Few times a year.
Well, that's nice. I have never been to New York.
New York ain't got nothing, Chicago ain't.
Oh, you've been?
Plenty of times.
Walter Lee Younger?
Plenty. Where is Mama?
She ain't come back yet.
Why are all college boys wearing them forgetty white shoes?
Walter Lee?
They all look very crazy in that. With these white shoes.
You have to excuse me.
No, you don't. Why are you always excusing me for? I will excuse if I need to be. They look very funny as Benita will wear the black socks out of it all the time.
It's the college style, Walter.
Style? Here. She looks like she got some burnt leg or something.
Oh, Walter.
Oh, Walter. Oh, Walter. How's the old man doing? I understand you are going to buy the big restaurant on the drive. Still move. Your old man is a right man. I mean, he knows how to operate. Me and you ought to sit down and talk to each other.
Yeah.
Man, I got me some ideas.
Sometimes we'll have to do that, Walter.
Yeah. Well, then tell me when you get the time, man. I know you are a busy little boy.
Walter, please.
I know I ain't nothing in the world as busy as your colored college was with your fraternity pens and white shoes.
Oh, Walter. You're all whacked up with bitterness, man.
And you? Ain't you bitter man? Don't you see no stars gleaming that you can't grab? And you happy? Here, I'm a giant surrounded by ants. Ants that can't even understand what this giant is talking about.
Walter, ain't you with nobody?
No, cause ain't with nobody, not even my mother.
Oh, Walter, that's a terrible thing to say. Well, hey, you look great.
What's the matter with the hair?
I cut it off, brother.
Well, done. So that's what they mean, African bush?
Ha ha, let's go, George.
Hey, you look really great. It's really sharp. I really like it. Yes, I think so too.
Oh no! You leave yourself, baby. You might have a pin-shaped it or something.
See you all later.
Have a nice day.
Good night. Thank you. Good night, Prometheus.
Who's Prometheus?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
See, they get a point to insult you man to man.
How do you know it was an insult? Maybe Prometheus is a nice fellow.
Prometheus? I bet no such thing. I bet simple-minded clown.
Walter,
Don't start.
start what?
You're nagging me. Where was I? Who was I with? How much did I spend?
Walter, why don't we just try to talk about it? Honey, why can't you stop fighting me?
Who's fighting with you? Who even cares about you?
Well, I guess I better go on to bed. I don't know where we lost it. But we have. I'm sorry for this new baby, Walter. I guess I better go on and do what I started. I guess I just didn't really realize. Honey, life don't have to be like this. Sometimes people do things so that things are better. You remember how we used to talk when Travis was born? The way we were going to live. A kind of house. But it's all starting to slip away from us, Walter.
Mama, where have you been all the day?
My damn steps longer than they used to be. You, how are you feeling this evening, Ruth?
Mama, where have you been?
Where is Travis?
I let him go out, but he ain't come back yet.
Mama,
Yes, son.
where have you been all this day?
I went to downtown to tend to some business that I had to tend to.
What kind of business?
You know better than to question me like a child.
Mama, where were you this afternoon? You didn't do that insurance money with something crazy?
Mama, nothing. You're going to get it now, boy. You go out and get ready for your meeting.
But
Why don't you all never let the child explain himself?
Keep out of it now, Lena. 1,000 times I told you not to go off like that.
Well, at least let me tell him something. I want him to be the first one to hear. Come here, Travis. You know that money we got in the mail this morning?
yes, ma'am.
What do you think your grandmama gone and done with that money?
I don't know, grandmama.
She went out and she bought you a house. It's going to be yours when you get to be a man. You glad about the house?
Yeah, I always wanted to live in a new house.
Alright, give me some sugar there. Now, when you say your prayers tonight, thank God and grandfather, because it was him who gave you this money in his way.
You go on out and get ready for your meeting.
Oh, Mama.
So, you went and did it?
Yes, I did.
Lord have mercy. Honey, let me be glad. You be glad too. A home. A home! Where is it? How big is it? How much is it going to cost?
Well,
When are you moving?
first of the month.
Praise God.
It's a nice house too. 3 bedrooms, one for you and Ruth. Me and Benita still have to share the room. But Travis has his own. And if we figure new baby is a boy, we could get some double-decker outfits. And there is a yard where I could grow a few flowers. And nice big basement too.
Walter, honey, be glad.
I don't want to sound fancier than it is. But it's a little old house. But it's made good and solid. And it's ours. Walter Lee. It makes a difference in man when he walks in the floor that belongs to him.
Where is it?
Well, it's there out in Clybourne Park.
Where?
406 Street, Clybourne Park.
Mama, ain't no correct people living in Clybourne Park?
I guess there's going to be some now.
So, that's the peace and comfort you brought for us today.
Son, I just find to try the place for my family.
Mama, wasn't there no other houses nowhere?
Them houses they put up for colored people cost twice as much as other houses. I did the best I could.
Well, all I can say is, if this is my time in life, my time is to say goodbye for these goddamned cracking walls, to these marching roaches, and to this cramped little closet which has no kitchen. Then I'll say it loud and good. Hallelujah! Goodbye, misery! And I don't never want to see your ugly face again! Lena,
Yes, honey.
is there a whole lot of sunlight?
Yes, there is a whole lot of sunlight.
Praise God! I guess I better see about Travis. Lord, I don't feel whipping nobody today.
Son, you don't understand what I done, don't you? Walter, I just seen my family falling apart today, falling into pieces in front of my eyes. We was going backwards instead of forwards, talking about killing babies and wishing each other was dead. When life get like this, we should do something different. Push on out and do something bigger. I wish you say something, son. I wish you say how deep inside you think I done the right thing.
So, what do you want me to say you have done right thing for? You, head of this family. You run our lives. That is yours money. You brought what you wanted. So what me want to say have been right for? So, you butcher up dreams of mine. You who always talking about your children's dream.
Walter,
Okay, whatever you say. Look, we've had a nice evening. Let's not spoil it, huh?
I'm trying to talk to you, George.
We always talk.
Yes, and I love to talk.
I know it and I don't mind it sometimes. See, I want you to cut it out. The moody stuff I mean. I don't like it. You're a nice looking girl, all over. That's all you need. Forget about the atmosphere. Guys,
aren't going to go for the atmosphere. They're going to go for what they see. Be glad for it. Drop the garbo routine. It doesn't suit you. As for me, I want a nice, simple, sophisticated girl. Not a poet. Not a poet, okay?
Why are you angry, George?
Because this is stupid. I don't go out with you to talk about the quiet desperation or to hear all about your thoughts. Because the world will go on thinking what it thinks regardless.
Then why read books? Why go to school?
It's simple. You read books to get grades, to pass the course, to get a degree. That's all. It has nothing to do with thoughts.
I see. Good night, George.
Hello, Mrs. Younger.
Hello, George. How are you feeling?
Fine. How are you?
Well, you know, the steps can get you after a day work. Have you all have a nice time?
A fine time. A fine time.
Well, good night.
Good night, Mrs. Younger.
Hello, honey. Why are you sitting like that?
I'm just sitting, Mama.
Didn't you have a nice time?
No.
No? What's the matter?
George is a fool, Mama. Honest.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, I guess you better stop wasting your time with no fools.
Mama,
Yes, baby.
thank you
For what?
for understanding me this time.
Now, don't you fool with any of this stuff, Lena?
Oh, I just thought I would sort few things out. Is brother here?
Yes,
Is he?
yes. I'll get it. Hello? Just a minute. Walter, it's Mrs. Arnold. Hello? Yes, this is his wife speaking. He's lying down. Yes, well, he'll be in tomorrow. He's been very sick today. Yes. I know we should have called, but we were sure that he would come in today. Yes, yes. I'm very sorry. Yes, thank you very much. It's Mrs. Arnold.
Was it?
She said, if you don't come in tomorrow, that you are getting a new man.
Ain't that sad? Ain't that crying sad?
She said, Mr. Arnold has had to take a cab for 3 days. Walter, you ain't been to work for 3 days? Where you been, Walter Younger? Walter, you're going to lose your job.
That's right.
Walter, but your mother is working like a dog every day.
That is sad too. Everything is sad.
What you been doing for 3 days, son?
Mama, you don't know what a man, God pleasure, can do finally this day. What's this? Friday night. Well, Wednesday I borrowed a car from Villiers. I went for a drive. Just me and myself. I went for a drive for a long. That is South Chicago. And I parked the car and I sat there and looked at the steel mills all day long. And then I sat in the car and I looked at the black chimneys for hours. Then I went back to the green hut. And Thursday again I borrowed the car and I pointed on another way. And I went to Wisconsin. And there I looked at the farms for a horse. Then I went back to the Green Hut. And today I didn't get the car. I just walked. I finally sat down and looked at the Negroes in 39 Car South Parkway. And for a while it was. Then I went back to the Green Hut. You all sad? You are depressed? Do you know where I am going right now?
Oh, Big Walter, is this the harvest of our days?
Mama, you know what I like in the Green Hut? They got a little cat over there. He blows his sax. He's been talking to me. He's been 5 feet tall. He's got a conked head. His eyes is always closed. He sounds music.
Walter,
You know, there is other guy who plays the piano. They got a very good sound. They can work on some music. They got a very little cow on the Green Hut. But you can go there, sit and drink and listen to them. Then you realize that nothing worth a damn there is to be.
I've helped do it to you, haven't I, son?
Nah, ain't you never been wrong about nothing, Mama?
Listen to me now. I say I've been wrong. What you ain't never really understood is that there ain't nothing worth on holding on to money, dreams, nothing else. If it means that destroys my boy. I paid the man $3,500 down on the house. That leaves $6,500. Monday morning, I want you to take this money and put $3,000 for Benita's medical schooling. The rest, you put it in a savings account with your name on it. And from now on, any penny that come in or go out of it, it's for you to look after that, for you to decide. It ain't much, but it's all I got in this world. And I'm putting it in your hands. And I'm telling you to be the head of this family from now on, like you're supposed to be.
You trusted me like that, Mama?
I ain't never stopped trusting you, son. Like, I ain't never stopped loving you.
What's the matter, Daddy? You drunk?
No. Daddy ain't drunk. Daddy ain't never going to be drunk again.
Well, good night, Daddy.
Son, I feel like talking to you tonight.
About what?
Oh, about a lot of things about you and what man you want to be when you grown up. Son, tell me what man you want to be when you grown up.
A bus driver.
Hey, what man? It ain't nothing.
Why not?
Cause it ain't nothing big enough. You know what I mean?
I don't know that. I can't make up my mind. Sometimes Mama asks me that too. Sometimes when I tell her I want to be like you, she says she don't want to be like that. Sometimes she says she does.
You know what, Travis? In 7 years, you're going to be 17 years old. And the things with us will be very different. And, you know, when you're 17, one day I'll be coming home. Oh, from office downtown or somewhere.
You don't work in no office, Daddy?
No. But after Daddy gone up tonight, there will be offices. A whole lot of offices.
What you gonna do tonight, Daddy?
You wouldn't yet understand, son. But your daddy gonna make a transaction, a business transaction, that's going to change our lives. That's how come one day I'll be coming home. I'll be pretty tired, as you know. There will be a lot of conferences and secretary things done in the wrong way, and you know an executive life is very difficult. And I will pull a car on a drive, a black Chrysler with white words. No, black tires. And I will step into the house. The gardener will be clipping away at the edges and say, "Good evening, Mr. Inger." I will say, "Hello, Jefferson. How are you this evening?" And I will step into the home. Ruth will be there. We both will come to see you on the roof, and we'll be sitting down with catalogs of the great schools. The catalogs of the great schools in the world. And I will say, "Son, it's a 17th birthday. You tell me which school you want to be." You will be there. Just tell me whatever you want to be, you'll be there. "Yes, sir. I will hand the ball to you, son."
Hey,
Hi.
honey, help me with packing. Get some packages there. Honey, look at that package and see what I found on the sale this morning at the South Center. Look here, a hand-turned hems.
But how do you know the window size out there?
Oh, well, they bound to fit something in the old house. Anyhow, they are too good bargain to pass up, you know. Oh, Benny, I mean to put a special note on the carton over there, which was your mama's good china, which she wants them to keep very careful with it.
I'll do it.
Honey, you know what I'm going to do as soon as I get in the new house?
What?
Honey, I'm going to run me a tub of water up to here. And I'm going to get into that water and I'm going to sit in that hot water. And the first person who knocks me and tell me to hurry up and come out,
Gets shot at sunrise.
you said it, sister. Honey, they ain't going to read it from no airplane.
I guess I always thought things have been more emphasis if they are big somehow.
You and your brother seem that has the philosophy of your life. Lord, the man done changed so round here. You know what we did last night, me and Marjorie?
What?
We went to the movies. You know, the last time me and Marjorie went to the movies together?
No?
Me neither. How long it been? But we went last night. The picture wasn't much good, but it doesn't seem matter. We went and we held hands.
Oh Lord.
We held hands, and you know what?
What?
When we come out of the show, it was late and dark. All the things and stores was closed up. It was a kind of chilly outside. There wasn't many people on the street, but we were still holding our hands, me and Walterly.
You're killing me.
Flying to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold
old-fashioned Negroes.
What kind of Negroes?
Old-fashioned.
You know, when these new Negroes are their convention, for the country of unending agitation, race, race, race. Girl, I do believe that you are the first person in the entire human history to successfully brainwash yourself. You know, I'm looking at this chick. Someday, she was looking at some poor cat on the chocolate table. And she says, by the way, what's the civil, based on the civil rights down there?
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Well, how do you do, miss? I was looking for a Mrs. Lena Younger.
Oh yes, that's my mother. Excuse me. Brother, Ruth, there's a white man at the door. Well, yes, come in, please.
Thank you. Have a seat. I'm Mrs. Engerson. I look most of her business matters.
Well, my name is Carl Linda.
Walter Enger. She's my wife, Ruth. She's my sister, Benita.
How do you do?
What can we do for you, Mr. Lena?
Well, I'm a representative of the Claiborne Park Improvement Association.
Well, why can't you place your things on the floor?
Thank you. And as I was saying, I'm a representative of the Claiborne Park Improvement Association, and we have had it brought to our notice that you, or at least your mother, has brought a piece of property at 406 Claiborne Street.
That's right. Care for something to drink? Ruth, get Mr. Linda a beer.
Oh no, thank you. Thank you very much. But no, thank you.
Some coffee then?
No, thank you, nothing at all. Well, I don't know how much you folks know about our organization, but it is one of those community organizations set up to look after problems like block and keep and special projects. And we also have what we call our New Neighbors Orientation Committee.
Yes, and what are some of those?
Well, it's sort of a welcoming committee. I am the chairman of the committee. We go around and give people a sort of lowdown on how we did things out in Claiborne Park. And we also have the category of what we call special community problems.
Yes, and what are some of those?
Girl, let the man talk.
Well, I'd like to explain this in my way. I want to explain this to you in a certain way.
Go ahead, man.
Well, I'd like to get right to the point. I'm sure you'll appreciate that in the long run.
Yes.
Be still now.
Well,
Would you like another chair? You don't look comfortable there.
oh no, thank you very much. Well, to get right to the point, I'm sure you people must be aware of some of the incidents that have taken place in the various parts of the city when colored people have moved into certain areas. Not only do we deplore that kind of thing, but we're trying to do something about it. We believe most of the trouble, when you come right down to it, most of the trouble takes place because people just don't sit down and talk to each other.
You can say that again, mister.
That we don't try hard enough to understand the other fellow's problem, the other guy's point of view.
Now that's right.
Well, that is why I was elected to come here this afternoon and talk to you people. Friendly, like people should talk to each other and see if they could work things out. Anybody can see that you're a nice family of folks, honest and hardworking, I'm sure. But today, everybody needs to know what it means to be on the outside of something.
What do you mean, ma'am?
Well, you see, our community is made up of people who have worked as hard as dickens for years to build up this little community. They're not rich and fancy people. They're just simple, honest, hardworking people who don't have as much as the little homes and the kind of community they want to raise their children in. But you've got to admit that a man, right or wrong, has the right to live in his community in a certain kind of way. And at this moment, the overwhelming majority of our people, believing rightly or wrongly, that people get along better when they share a common background.
I want you to believe that race prejudice does not simply enter into it. It is a matter of people of Claiborne Park. And they believe that our Negro families are happier when they live in their own communities.
Yes. This, friends, is the welcoming committee.
Is that all? You marching over here to tell us?
Well, we were having a fine conversation. I believe you will hear me all the way through.
Go ahead, man.
Well, our association is prepared to make you a very generous offer.
30 pieces and not a coin less.
Yeah.
Our association, by the collective effort of our people, is prepared to buy the house from you at the financial gain to your family.
We don't want to hear no financial arrangements or something. If you got to say anything to how to sit and talk to each other.
I don't know why you people are reacting this way. What do you gain by moving into a neighborhood where you are just not wanted? Where people and things can get awful worked up when their whole way of life and everything that they have ever worked for is threatened.
Get out of my house, man.
Well, I'm sorry it went like this.
Get out.
You can't just force people to change their hearts, son.
Get out. Claiborne Park Improvement Association.
Well, this all the packing got done since I left out of here this morning. I testify before God. My children got all the energy of death. When the moving men due?
4 o'clock. You had a caller, Mama.
Sure enough. Who?
The welcoming committee.
Who?
The welcoming committee. They said they're gonna be very glad to see you when you get there.
He said he can't hardly wait to see your face.
What's the matter with you all?
Matter with us? Nothing ain't matter with us. We are just telling you a gentleman who came afternoon to see you from Claiborne Park Improvement Association.
What he wants?
To welcome you, honey.
Yeah, they said the one thing they don't have there, they're just hardly waiting to see that. A fine colored people, a fine family. Ain't that right?
Yeah, he left his car.
In case.
Father, give us strength. Did he threaten us?
Oh, Mama, they don't do it like that anymore. He talked about brotherhood. He said everybody ought to learn how to sit and hate each other with good Christian fellowship.
Lord, protect us.
You should hear the money those folks raised to buy that house from us. All we paid and then some.
What?
Lord, Lord, Lord.
What are you doing there, Mama?
Fixing my plan so it won't get hurt none of the way.
You gonna bring that to the new house?
Uh-huh.
That raggedy old thing to the new house.
It expresses me. Boy, get her away from me now.
Well, what do you all say? Can we give it to her?
What is that?
Oh, she was pretty good today.
I'll good you.
Open it, Mama.
Ruth, I mean, so note on it. Just read it.
To our Mrs. Miniver, love from Ruth, Benita and brother. Ain't that lovely?
Daddy, can I give her mine now?
All right, son.
Oh, gardening tools. I don't want to use my forks and knives no more.
Mama, Travis got his own ways. He have brought something to you.
Here.
Lord have mercy. You done and got your grandmother a hat.
Travis, honey, what is that?
It's a gardening hat, like the ladies always have on their magazines when they work in their gardens. Travis, we are trying to make Mama Mrs. Miniver, not Scarlett O'Hara.
What's the matter with y'all? This is a beautiful hat.
Hot dog, go mama.
Mama, I'm sorry, but you're looking like you're ready to go out and shop the cotton, sure enough.
Grandmama,
Bless his heart. This is the prettiest hat I ever owned. Why are you all staring at me? We ain't finished packing it. Benny, you ain't packed your book.
Wait, I'll get it there.
You expecting company, son?
Yeah.
Well, let them in, son.
we need some more strings.
Travis, you run to the hardware and get some string cord.
Why don't you answer the door, man?
Cause sometimes it's hard to let the future begin. Where is Billy, man?
He ain't with me.
Oh, come on in. You know my wife Ruth?
Yes. How are you, Miss Ruth? Hello, Bobo.
You're right on time today. Right on time. Sit down, let me hear.
Could I please get a drink of water before I tell you about it, Walter Lee?
There ain't nothing wrong.
Let me tell you, Walter Lee. I mean, you know how it was. I gotta tell you how it was. You know how it was all the way. I mean, about the money I put in, Walter Lee.
What about the money you put in, man?
Well, it wasn't much as I told you, me, and Willie. I'm sorry, Walter. I got a bad feeling about it.
Man, tell me, what happened? What happened in Springfield?
I'm trying to tell you, Walter. Springfield.
What was supposed to happen in Springfield?
This deal that me and Walter went into with Willie, me and Willie was going to go down and spread some money around so as we wouldn't have to wait no longer for the liquor license. That's what we were going to do. Everybody said that was the way you had to do. You understand, Miss Ruth?
Man, tell me what happened to Springfield.
I'm trying to tell you, Walter.
Then tell me! God damn, what happened to Springfield?
I didn't go no Springfield yesterday.
Why not?
Cause I didn't have no reasons to.
Man, what was you talking about? Tell me, what happened to Springfield?
Well, when I got into the train station like we planned, yesterday morning 8 o'clock, man, Willie didn't never show up.
Why? Where was he? Where is he?
I'm talking about the fact that I don't know. I waited 6 hours. I waited 6 hours in the train station. I called his house and I waited 6 hours. Man, that was all the extra money I had in the world. Man, Willie is gone.
Gone? Willie is gone? Where? You mean he went by himself to take at the getting of the license? You know, Willie's got his own ways. Maybe you was late yesterday. He's been trying to call you and say something. What happened? Maybe he just got sick. He's got to be somewhere. He's got to be somewhere. We got to find him. Me and you. We got to.
What's the matter with you, Walter? When a cat take off with your money, he don't leave you no road maps.
Billy? Billy, don't do it, man! Billy, don't do it! Oh God! Don't let it be true! Billy, not with the money! Man, I trusted you! I put my life on your hands! Man, not with the money! That money is made out of my father's flesh!
I'm sorry, Walter. I had my life staked on this deal too. Son? Son, is it gone? I gave you $6,500. Is it gone? All of it? Benita's money too?
Mama, I never went to the bank at all.
You mean your sister's school money? You used that too? Walter!
Yes, all of it. It's gone.
I seen him night after night come in, look at the rug, and then look at me. The red showing in his eyes, the weights moving in his head. I seen him grow thin and old before he was 40. Working and working and working like somebody's old horse. Killing himself. But you give it away all a day.
Mama,
Lord, look down and show me the strength.
Mama,
Strength.
Mama.
Strength. I came over. I had some free time. I thought I might help with the packing. I like the look of packing crater, a household in preparation for a journey. It depresses some people, but for me, it is another feeling, something full of the flow of life. Do you understand? Movement, progress. It makes me think of Africa.
Africa.
What kind of mood is this? Have I told you how deeply you have moved me?
He gave away the money as a guy.
Who gave away what money?
The insurance money. My brother gave it away.
Gave it away?
He made an investment with a man even Travis wouldn't have trusted with his most worn out marbles.
And it's gone?
Gone.
I'm very sorry. And you now?
Me? Me? I'm nothing. Me, when I was very small, we used to take our sleds down in the wintertime sand. The only hills we had were the ice-covered stone steps of some houses down the street. We used to fill them with snow and make them smooth and slide down them all day. It's dangerous, far too steep. And sure enough, one day, a kid named Rufus came down too fast and hit the sidewalk. We saw his face split open right in front of us. I remember standing there, seeing his bloody open face, thinking that's the end of Rufus. But the ambulance came and they took him to the hospital and fixed the broken bones. And the next time I saw Rufus, he just had a little line middle of his face. I never got over that.
What?
That was what one person could do for another. Fix him up. See up the problem. Make him alright again. I thought that was the only concrete thing that a human being could do for another. Fix up the sick. Make them whole again. That was truly being God.
You wanted to be God?
No, I wanted a cure. It used to matter. It used to so important to me. I used to care. I mean about people and how their bodies hurt.
And you have stopped caring?
Yes, I think so.
Why?
Because it doesn't seem deep enough, close enough to what else mankind. It's just a child's way of seeing things or an idealist.
Children see things very well sometimes, and idealists even better.
I know that's what you think. Because you're still where I left off. With all your talks and dreams about Africa, you still think that you can patch up the world? Cure the great sort of colonialism with the penicillin of independence?
Yes.
Independence? And then what? What about all the crooks and thieves and just blind idiots who will come into power and steal and plunder us the same as before? Only now they will be black and do it in the name of new independence. What about them?
That will be the problem for another time. First, we must get there.
And where does it end?
And who even spoke of an end to life, to living?
To misery, to stupidity. Don't you see? There isn't any real progress as a guy. There is only one large circle that we march in round and round with a little picture in front of us, with a little mirrors, thinking that is the future.
That is the mistake.
What?
What you just said about the circle, it isn't a circle. It is simply a long line as you know in geometry. One that reaches into infinity, and because we cannot see how it ends and also we cannot see how it changes. And it is very odd. Those who see the changes, who will dream, who will not give up or call the idealist. And those who see only the circle, we call them the realist.
Asagai, while I was sleeping in the bed in there, people went out and changed my life. Nobody consulted me. Nobody asked me. They just went out and changed my life.
Was it your money?
What?
Was it your money he gave away?
It belonged to all of us.
But did you earn it? Would you have had it at all if your father had not died?
No.
Then isn't there something wrong in a house, in a world where all dreams, good or bad, must depend on the death of a man? I never thought to see you like this, Alayo. Your brother made a mistake and you are very grateful to him so that you can give up the ailing human race account of it. You talk what good is struggle, what good is anything. Where are we all going and why are we bothering?
And you cannot answer it.
I live the answer. In my village, at home, it is the exceptional man who can even read a newspaper or whoever sees a book at all. I will go home and much of what I will have to say will seem strange to the people of my village. At times, it seems that nothing will change us at all. And then again, the sudden dramatic event which make history leap into the future. And then quite again, retrogression even. Guns, murder, revolution. And I even will have moments when I wonder if the quiet was not better than all that death and hatred. But I will look about my village at illiteracy and disease and ignorance. Perhaps I will be a great man. Perhaps I will hold on to the substance of the truth and find my way with right course. And for it, I will be butchered in my bed some night by the servants of the empire.
The martyr?
Or I shall live to be a very old man, respected and esteemed in my new nation. Perhaps I will hold office, and this is what I am trying to tell you, Alayo. Perhaps the things I believe now for my country will be wrong and outmoded. Don't you see that young men, women, not British soldiers, than my own black countrymen, to step out of the shadows some evening to slit my then useless throat? Don't you see that they have always been there and they always will be? And that such a thing as my own death will be an advance. They who might kill me even actually replenish all that I was.
Asagai, I know all that.
Good. Then stop moaning and groaning. Tell me what you plan to do.
Do?
I have a bit of suggestion.
What?
That when it is all over, you come home with me.
Asagai, this woman you decided to be romantic.
My dear, young creature of the new world, I do not mean across the city. I mean across the ocean. Africa.
Africa?
300 years later, African prince rose up to the sea and swept the maiden back across the middle passage which her ancestors had come.
To Nigeria?
Nigeria, home. I will show you our mountains and our stars. I will give you cool drinks from the gods and teach you the old songs as our people did. Say that you will come.
Asagai, you're getting me all mixed up.
Why?
Too many things. Too many things have happened today. I must sit down and think.
All right. I shall leave you. Just sit a while and think. Never be afraid to sit a while and think. How often I have looked at you and said, so this is what the new world had finally wrought.
Look, just look what a new world has wrought. There he is. There he is, the symbol of titans, the symbol of entrepreneur, the symbol of rising class. Did you dream of yachts in Lake Michigan, brother? Did you dream yourself on a great conference table surrounded by the almighty American men? Waiting for you, halted, breathless, waiting for your pronouncement of the industry? Chairman of the board? I look at you, brother, and I can see the final trial of stupidity in the world.
Who was that?
Your husband.
Where did he go?
Who knows, maybe he had an appointment at the US Steel.
You didn't say nothing bad to him, did you?
Bad. Say anything bad to him? I said he was a sweet boy. And everything is strictly neat as the peachy offer could say.
Well, ain't a mess in here too? We all stop mopping around and get some work done. All this unpacking and everything we got to do. One of you call moving men and tell them not to come.
Tell them not to come?
Me and Big Walter just didn't never learn right.
Let her know. Let her know. We got to go. Benny, tell her. Tell her we can still move. The notes ain't 125 a month. We got 4 grown people in this house. Lena, we can work, Lena. We can work.
Just aim too high all the time.
Lena, I'll work 20 hours a day in all the kitchens in Chicago. I strap my baby on my back. If I have to wash all the sheets in America and wash all the floors in America if I have to. Lena, we got to go. We got to get out of here.
No, I see things differently now. Been thinking on the things that could fix this place up. I see second-hand bureau over the Maxwell Street other day. That could fit right over there. Why this place be looking so fine? Cheers all up, so that we forget the trouble ever come. We can also put screens in the kitchen. We can also put curtains under the baby's bassinet. Sometimes you just got to know when to give up on some things and hold on what you got. Where you been, son?
Made a call.
To who, son?
To the man.
Linda?
That's right. That's good. I told him to come over right now.
For what?
We are going to do business with them.
What you talking about, son?
Why don't you call that man Walter Lee? You mean talking about taking the people's money to keep us from moving in that house?
I ain't just talking about it, baby, but that's going to be happen over here.
Oh God, where's the bottom? Where's the honest to real God bottom so he can't go any further?
You making something inside me cry, son. pain inside me.
Don't cry, Mama. Understand, the white man is going to walk on the door, able to write checks for more money than we ever had. He wants to do that. I'm going to help him. I'm going to put on the show that, Mama.
Baby, how are you going to feel on the inside?
Fine. Feeling fine, a man.
You won't have nothing left then, Walter Lee.
I'm going to feel fine, Mama. Fine. I'm going to look at the son of the bitch eyes and say, all right, Mr. Miller, that's your neighborhood. You have the right to have like you want. You just write the checks and the house is yours. And you people put the money in my hands and you don't want to live next to the stinking niggers. And maybe if I want to get on my lap piece and say, Mr. Lena, oh, Captain Bossman. Yes, great white.
That's not a man. That's just a toothless rat.
Yes. Death done come in this house. Done come walking on the lips of my children. You mourning your brother?
He is no brother of mine.
What do you say?
I said that individual on that room, he is no brother of mine.
That's what I thought you said. You thinking you better than him? Yes. You give him up for me? Yes. What you tell him a minute ago? That he wasn't a man? You didn't wrote his epitaph to like the rest of the world. Who give you the privilege?
Be on my side for once. You just saw what he did. Down on his knees. Wasn't it you who taught me to despise any man who would do that?
Yes, I taught you that. I taught you something else too. I taught you to love him.
There's nothing left to love.
No, there is always something left to love. If you ain't learned that thing, you ain't learned nothing. I don't mean for yourself, for the family, because we lost the money. I mean for him, what he been through, what it done to him. Child, when do you think it's time to love somebody the most? It's when at his lowest. The world don't believe himself because the world done looked him so. Honey, when you start measuring somebody, measure him right. Child, measure him right. Make sure you done taken into account what hills and valleys he come through before he got to wherever he is.
Grandmama, the moving men are downstairs. The truck just pulled out.
Are they, baby? They downstairs?
Hello.
He's here.
Well, I certainly was pleased to see you people. Life can be so much simple when people let it be sometimes. Well, with whom do I negotiate? You, Mrs. Younger, or your son here? Just some official papers, Sonny.
Travis, you go downstairs.
No, Travis. You stay right here. And you teach him what you've been doing, like Willie Harris taught you. Teach him how done our 5 generations come to. Go ahead, son. Go ahead.
Well, Mr. Ninna, we called you to say, because me, my family, well, we are a very plain people.
Yes.
And as a chauffeur most of my lifetime. And my wife, she does domestic work. And so does my mother.
Yes, Mr. Younger.
And my father worked as a laborer most of his lifetime.
Yes, I understand.
And my father almost beat a man dead once because this man called him bad name or something. You know what I mean?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Yeah, well, I tell you that we people are come from with lots of prides. We are very proud people. And that's how my sister, she is going to become a doctor. We are very proud.
Well, that must be very nice, but
Yeah. What we called you to say is, we are very proud people. And that is how, Travis, come here. This is my son. He's the 6th generation of a family in this country. And we all thought about your offer.
well, good.
And we have decided to move into our house. Because my father earned it for us brick by brick. And we don't make no trouble to anyone. We won't fight for no cause. And we will be a very good neighbor to you all. And that's how we got to say, we don't want your money.
Well, I take it then that you have decided to occupy the house.
That's what the man said.
Well, then I must appeal to you, Mrs. Younger, for you are older and wiser and understand things better, I'm sure.
I'm afraid you don't understand. My son said we was going to move and nothing left for me to say. You know how these young folks are nowadays? Can't do things with them. Goodbye.
Then, if you're final about it, I have nothing more left to say. I sure hope you know what you're getting into. Goodbye.
Well, for the God's sake, if the moving men are here, let's get the hell out of here.
Ain't it the truth? Look at all this mess here. Ruth, put Travis a good jacket on him. Walter, fix your hair, tuck your shirt in. You look like somebody's hoodlum. Lord have mercy, where's my pants? Travis, child, don't go empty-handed. Ruth, where's the box that I put skillets in it? I want to be in charge of myself. I am going to make the biggest dinner that we ever ate tonight.
Mama,
Yes, baby.
Asagai asked me to marry him today.
Is he? You ain't old enough to marry nobody.
To go to Africa and to be a doctor there.
Yes, baby.
Africa? What do you want you to go Africa for?
To practice there.
Girl, if you don't get silly ideas out of your head, just get marry yourself a man with some loot.
What have you got to do with go and marry?
Now I think George Murchison.
George Murchison. I would not marry him if he was Adam and I was Eve.
They're all right, my children.
Yeah, there's something. Let's go, Lena.
Ruth, he did finally come to his manhood, didn't he? Kind of rainbow after the rain.
Yes.
Yo, come on. These people start my house. You know?
All right, honey. You all go down. I'll be down directly.